La Resistance is coming out relatively soon, sometime this month. So it is going to be good to wrap up this game as well as our Italian game, ideally before that comes up. We'll see. Yes, Hearts of Iron 4, like all grand strategy games, the whole point behind them is that size matters. And if we're the biggest and have the biggest font on the map, we must be doing fairly well. We are currently not in a war, although that is going to be changing in just a scooch as we seek out vengeance against the Germans who denied us our Northern Expedition so many years ago. 20-ish years ago or something like that, before the game started, that caused the KMT to crumble, but not anymore. Not anymore. Do we need to conquer air again? I mean, we might have to, right? Yes, cool, man. I'm feeling a lot better today. Thank you very much for that. We'll be reading some resub messages. That's for sure. I'm so glad you got poles for arms. And Buff said something near the start of the stream that was terrible. Let's sour some krauts! That's what it was. Oof! Northern Expedition was about 10 years before the game starts. Yeah, so about 20 years from the current timeline. Amazingly, I got that pretty right. So yeah, we have a little decision here to free the people of Dutch East Indies and German East Asia. Now, the East Indies would be nice to grab because there's a lot of like rubber and things like that, resources and things. But really, it's this German East Asia thing we've got to solve first, because Germany, or German East Asia, still has a few ports in a couple of places. Where's one? One right over here, for example. And then all of Vietnam over here. Now, our troops are still getting in position. So we'll want to unpause for a scooch and then take a look at that. Now, we have some free military factories. Actually, I took my planes and I moved them way down. We have 7,000 planes in reserves right now. So I just took the planes, moved them really low in priority. So our shortage of aluminum is going to only affect them, but not by much. We do have a shortage of steel, which is mostly going towards ship production. I could go and reorder things a little bit more, and it actually might be worth getting the ship production up a little higher. Because, I mean, the thing is, we have so many military factories at this point, but we don't necessarily need this much production. We've already scaled back an infantry equipment production. We could probably do it more. Now, we got 1.4 million pieces of infantry equipment in stockpile, the Sprout Cannon. It's a little inaccurate because this is all the infantry equipment, not the infantry equipment level 3 that's in a stockpile. I suspect we don't have any Sprout Cannons. Oh my god, there's too many types! If it was in there, I wouldn't even know. But yeah, I strongly suspect they're older weapons, so we wouldn't want to pull way back, but we might be able to do some. We're producing a ton of mechanized infantry equipment over here because we just want to mechanize our armies. I mean, we still have 5 million manpower, but it wouldn't hurt to do a little bit of change. We'll see. Be sure to trick the German faction, see if you need more people on any borders. We will double check that for sure. Oh, did you see 430,000 Sprout Cannons in there? Oh, right there! At the top of the list. Oh, well, shit. All right. Then we are good. What I'm going to do then is... Well, I won't remove factories from this, but what I'm going to do is just take this and pull it way down. Even below all the ships. Hell, we could go and give you more factories just to avoid one of the annoying pop-ups. But it's going to go way down. It's not going to have enough steel down here for everything, so it's not really going to be producing. That's okay. Whereas instead, our ship production will kick in, and that's going to be fine. I mean, we might be able to trade for some steel. Although, I mean, do we really need some? Actually, we really can't trade for steel. Never mind. Okay. Lord, we are running low on manpower. Update the manpower log. Yeah, I know. It's only 5 million. It's hurting. It's funny because I'm also playing the Italian campaign, and in that one, we are running low on manpower. So, something's going to have to be done about it there. So yeah, decisions. We're going to run the Free to People of East Germany. I don't think it's going to start... Yeah, it's not going to start a war. It's going to run for 7 days and then give us an annex war goal. So we'll go ahead and run that. Now, before we unpause the game or do too much else, I do want to read the resubs that have come in at the start of the stream here. We got Crazy Taxi just now at 27 months. Thank you very much, Crazy Taxi. Kitten at 14 months. Sweet double dose of Quill Hoy goodness. New VOD Italy, and now this. Yeah, I'm really into Hoy right now. Sort of World War II-ish stuff in general is sort of where my brain's at this time. We've got Nasizer at 3 months, Azure Scapegoat at 6 months, who says the Republic of Eurasia, Juna 33 months, whoop whoop, I need more Elite Italy run, Thoth at 38 months, Cooler Man Chaos at 61 months, just 8 more months to 69, my brothers, he says. We got Pepito Jones at 13, lucky number 13. A Very Angry Viking has resubbed for 58 months in a row. Burnt Chrome at 21 months, Thin McCool at 58, Kane Black Knife at 19 months. So thank you very much, everyone who keeps making this channel work. We'll see. Maybe need to change trade laws? Oh, we could maintain more. That's true, because we do actually produce enough steel. We're exporting a bunch of it. We could maintain it internally, especially... So, the thing with the trade laws is if we were to go and tweak some of it... if we were to go to war, we could go closed economy. The thing is, right now, we do have a bonus to our research speed and factory outputs and different things like that. So, I don't know. I don't think it's a huge deal one way or the other. So, we'll hold off on the CB against the Dutch East Indies for now. I think that's going to be fine. New China trade law. Or do we need more railroads and roads? I mean, do we? I don't know. Let's take a look at the faction situation here. That was a good suggestion to see who's in what faction where, because we're going to find ourselves in a war against Germany, right? So it is going to bring the Dutch East Indies into this because they are part of the Reichspakt, so we really don't need to fabricate the other war. Anyway, it turns out it doesn't matter. We are going to be storming through Scandinavia here. We have 3 armies. We have Army Group 4 over here is all set up to go to into the Scandinavian territory. Although Army 11 here was, I don't know, a new army or something, I don't know. It was just standing around here and it hadn't really been assigned to anything. So it's going to be a while before it reaches the front, but I don't think I'm going to let that stop me from declaring the war, even though there might be a little bit of a blank in the front lines. I don't think that's a big deal. On the Western Front, we just have a single Army Group battle plan for Army Group 1. It does have some of our mechanized troops, and then it does have most of our artillery-heavy cavalry over there ready to, for now, to start with, rush through White Ruthenia, although we'll probably redraw that line not too long after the war starts, depending on exactly what things do. Do the infantry units need beefing up? Well, let's take a little bit of a look at what we've got. So our infantry over here, this is a 40-ish width. We can probably get a little closer to 40, actually. I don't know, we sort of stopped there. 40.4, no, so we got to pull back here. So 38.8 is a 40-ish weight infantry. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make the change because it's going to be fine. We'll do that. Oh, and it changed the symbol back to an infantry helmet. And our mechanized over here is 20 combat width. That's fine. Heavy army division we're not currently using, but it did unlock, and that's going to be a-okay. What does Rally Public Support Decision do? I believe it increases the party popularity, which is on the toolbar here in Kaiserreich, because it's a little bit more important and interactive, although I don't think we actually need anything to do with that. Right here. Yeah, improves your party popularity by 5%. Saving room for a tank. Oh! Okay, well, you know what? We don't have the heavy tank destroyers yet, I assume. 1K. I wonder, actually. Hold on. How do you guys remember that from last week? Oh, right. I have to add it as a separate line. Modern tank destroyer. And if I trim that back, there we go. 39.2. We don't have enough tanks, though. So we'll just go with this design, the one that's closer to 40 width. And then when we get more tanks, we'll start doing that. I mean, what I could do is I could duplicate the template and just switch a few over. That's probably worth doing, actually. Infantry. So I'm going to duplicate you. Infantry ++. Remove you. Add the modern tank destroyer. 39 width. Yep, good. Save the blueprint. And then what I'll do is I'll take some of these guys. Infantry ++. Numbers are good. I'll take these guys over here. Yeah, no, we'll focus on this front. That's going to be the fine place to put it. Excellent, we're still good there. Hell, we can probably turn, let's turn one of the Scandinavian armies over here. These guys, who are green apparently, I didn't realize that. If we did this, we're okay. Oh, hold on, I don't think it's updating the numbers, because I wasn't unpausing. None of the stockpiled stuff was getting sent out. So I may have over-converted. Okay, we seem to be fine. But yeah, it's good that I don't turn anymore. I forgot about that. Battle plan for Petrograd? That's a good point, actually. Oh, then you're going to be confused. If I draw this, will you... No, yeah. But you'll do this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then this got redrawn for the other one. Yeah, that's okay too. And you're still strategically redeploying. You got a long way to go, though, before you can go and hammer into Petrograd. You know, maybe I could have done things differently, but... Oh, well. We've got more dockyards, too. Like, I do want a lot of ships, but... Whatever, let's add another, CL Battle Jonathan Skyfell over here. Actually, are we making any of the old ones? No, we'd be warned if we were making some old ones. Yeah, so we're okay there. And we still have more, although resources are a little shy. Just arrived. How are armies doing? Are they close to the finish? Ah, terrible. And yeah, you do need a general. All right. I guess you're all set up. Everyone else should be okay, right? Yes. The garrison, yeah, you're over limit, but it doesn't matter. You don't even really need a general for the garrison so much. Ooh, there's some more cruise ship tech. That's right. And then for this, I need advanced ammunitions before we can get the modern naval guns. We are going to need some ships that do function. I think we are going to go down the ammo route, the weaponry route here. Yeah, the free the peach will the Chinese. It doesn't matter if I run it or not, because I think we're going to bypass that. Light tank designer. But yeah, but this is a boost to all armor. Speed, defense, research. You know, we'll get the Air Force, dude. Interception, air superiority. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be really good. So we're still sort of waiting just for Teal Army to get into place before we pull the trigger. Although, again, it wouldn't be the end of the world if I did it without them being prepped. You got planes. Teal here doesn't have any, but we have planes in storage. If I went and made a wing of... Where's all my heavy bombers? Or heavy fighters, yeah. Ludicrous numbers. A wing of like 100, and just told you to follow this army. There we go. That'd be okay. Baltic is completely unguarded. You mean like the sea? United Baltic Duchy? You mean that? Oh yeah, they're in there too. Again, we're gonna sort of redraw this front line afterwards. This is kind of wonky. Like it can't. It was being inconvenient. So once the war starts, we can redraw it. The thing is, there's not going to be that many units in here. I'm not too worried. It's going to be fine. It's just, it's literally, I'm too lazy to draw the battle line. You're nearly there? Good God. I'm tempted to just start. Like, who cares? Tank destroyers are going up. We could probably convert more. Come on, load. Is that like the world's longest autosave? Oh yeah, it is the start of the month, so I guess that kind of makes sense. These are all the mechanized dudes. Right, which are always going to be smaller, right? Not this template. Mechanized division. Yeah, which is fine. We could consider adding a tank destroyer here, but mostly you throw in the heavy tank destroyer in the infantry to give it more hardness. There's plenty of hardness here. It still might not be a terrible idea, though. Or tank destroyer, just remove that. Oh, no, well, we can't do it to change everything, so it's going to be fine. Could reuse Teal after Petra for the Baltics. Yep. We do have stupid amounts of equipment and manpower. And yeah, everything is basically just driven from laziness. Alright, I think I'm going to go. I know Teal's not there. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just go. Yeah, we'll call in our allies if we have any. Except we don't, right? Because we're not even in... Oh, no, we are. We are in a faction. But the faction... Oh, we've got someone. The Socialist Republic of the Philippines. Oh, yeah, all right. There we go. Are you talking about mechanized into the jungle? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you know, trucks... Big trucks go fine through rough terrain, right? All right. Polish that off quickly. There's some other little bits somewhere. Wasn't there? Oh, right there. Although you didn't have a battle plan. And maybe you didn't either? Can you... There it is. Couldn't click on the province, it was too small. Oh no, Bulgaria. And yeah, you guys are just gonna rip through that just fine. So mechanized may have a little bit of a hard time moving, but that's gonna otherwise be okay. So now I can... No, you're in the Reichspakt, but you didn't join the war? If I just go into here... Oh no, they haven't joined the war yet. Okay. Where's you guys? Are you guys going at all, or are you just reshuffling around? Okay, I'm gonna redraw this front line. Just to make sure there's nothing weird. And yeah, it's still an issue that not everyone has actually joined in this war. But that's gonna be okay. Alright. There you go. The United Baltic Duchy are now in on this. But I still can't draw a front line over there? What? Okay. Explain to me what the hell is happening. Oh, is it weirdly because Lithuania's not in on this that I can't change the battle plan? It might be, although they're gonna get called in at some point. Go, go, go. You've been told to go, but you're not going. Oh, because they haven't actually joined the war. Why can't you people join the war at an appropriate time? There we go. Now we got a million pop-ups. Now I can draw you up to here. No, it still won't. I'm at war with everyone over here. They're all in the same faction. Wait. Am I not at war with Right Ruthenia? Is that what's screwing things up? Oh. They haven't joined in. That's why the battle plan isn't being drawn properly. Because normally, if you've got a front with, like, everyone, it draws it for everyone. And we're definitely at war with them now. They're all in the same faction. What's going on? I'm not confused, right? Now, the streamer is also having trouble not being able to draw front lines. I mean, I can just do it manually. It's fine, but I shouldn't have to. Like, I could not use an army group plan, or even if I do use an army group plan, I mean, I can do that. But see, normally when you mouse over a country, it'll just do a one big front line, which sometimes annoys me, but here's what I want. Shit, well, alright. You go there. We're at war with you, right? No. Okay. Alright, you go there. You go here. God, who wants to manually draw these lines? Like some sort of loser. You go to there. You are going to finish up this border. And then you are going to do this border. Still weirded out. Draw a battle plan. Draw a battle plan. Battle plan. Battle plan. And you are going to this border, right? And you're going to do that. Okay. I'm going to grab everyone. I'm going to hit H on everyone. Just to stop whatever they're doing so they can replan their moves. And then go. Right, these guys are finally in a war. That's good. You're set to aggressive, which I like and want. It's springtime. At least we're not invading Scandinavia in the winter. Oh no, Brazil. So yeah, we're just going to let people get into position, defend up if they have to, and then we'll hit play. Oh, You think the wars haven't been merged? No, there's only one war, because there'd be multiple tabs at the top, right? And they're all, like, it's all Reichspakt. How's your infrastructure supplying all these troops? I mean, you know, it's fine. If we look here, we've got no warnings anywhere about a lack of supplies. There are some air superiority issues in a few of these places. Everyone should have a fighter group attached to them. But we could probably deploy some more. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do, just because it's going to be way easier. As I'll throw out 1,000, and when they get there, just waiting for them to arrive. I'm hitting D to split them up. It's going to take them a little bit. Cool, man, I don't know why I keep spamming up the infrastructure. We're actually fine on the infrastructure. There it is. Alright. So split these guys up into little groups. We'll tell them to do this and this. I'm going to deselect one. Move you here and there. Oh, hold on. It's probably a better airport. I guess there and there. Deselect you. We'll put you in this airport and here. Deselect you. Put you in this airport and here. There we are. Just to cover some of those areas a little bit more. Alright, Denmark. Dutch East Indies. Oh yeah, retrograde. And then come back and do that. Actually, I'm going to grab one of you guys and tell you to run this way right away. Cheers, thanks. Alright, how are we doing in Asia? So I think, like, attack group red's got nothing to do anymore. I guess we'll do something like that. And then Teal here ran out of territory as well. Probably because of the various impassable stuff going on. There we go, prep and go. And this whole army group, I'm going to tell you to aggressively follow these plans. But yeah, there's a bunch of impassable terrain over here, so it can make walking through here a little wacky. We do finally have some low supply, not a surprise. We have a lot of troops packed into a fairly tiny area. Fairly tiny area. Take Aarhus and rename it to Cooler Chaos. Just want more infrastructure. Well, I mean, I can appreciate it. You know, there's something to be said about good infrastructure. Alright, over here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to tell all these battle plans that they are a go now. Presumably enough have gotten in position. It'd be nice to get, like, the full planning bonus and stuff, but we'll just go and it should be okay. Petrograd is done, so I still have... Let's make sure you're going in there to clear that. And, yeah, otherwise, this big group, you're going to rush along the coast here to grab some victory points and some naval bases. And then, yeah, as soon as that is popped, then it's going to free up some dudes that were just sitting around doing nothing. The rest of Finland might be a little bit of a challenge to break through. I don't know about you guys. It turns out that, like, attacking Finland might be somewhat difficult, even if you consider yourself to be a great world power. I mean, you'll win in the end, but it can be a lot of work. We have some active naval combats happening. These are our subs. Yeah. I was like, who am I playing as again? What's my flag? Okay. So yeah, just my subs being sort of caught, but that's not a big deal. War propaganda, we're going to turn that off. This one as well. Not interested in running any war propaganda, because we should be okay. Stability we could use some, but war support we don't. Like, you've got the play button on, right? Oh, you're not going. What's this purple army, maybe? Here, I'm gonna shift click you to Minsk. So still do whatever you thought you were supposed to do, but then otherwise, just rush Minsk. Let's do a little something like that too. And some supply issues in the north. Not really a surprise. We're gonna rush you over to Murmansk, and we'll grab another one of these guys. One of these motorized who are having some fuel problems. You're gonna run up over there. So yeah, our infrastructure is fine until we started, you know, entering into new territory, which A, until we control more of the province, we don't get necessarily all the value from the infrastructure, and B, anywhere where there's active fighting, things tend to get smashed. There we go. Speaking of smashing, right over here. Go, go, go! Yeah, these are effectively our 40 width armies here. Frontline broken and white routine. Yeah, so... Oh, first of all, we can do that. What is that saying it's going so badly? Are you saying there's a gap somewhere? Is that what you mean by broken front line? Yeah, there's this. That's one of the problems. If you don't use the army group plan, you end up with borders that break like that for some reason. I don't know what Marine Tech. Oh yeah, for Dutch East Indies invasions, might be good to get navies. I don't know if we'll actually design navies themselves. We'll unlock it to say, but really it's more. We need some doctrines. It's more about the transport ship method so that we can drop more people at once. That's mostly what we're looking for, I think. It was fixed. There was a huge gap. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean the front lines just shuffle themselves around a little bit. I'm gonna take half of these guys, encourage them to go to, I'm assuming, St. Michael. Grab one of you and just break you off. Go here, we'll visit the headquarters of Colossal Order, see how City Skylines 2 is coming. They must be working on a City Skylines 2 at this point, right? It's been a little while since the first one. There have been no expansions announced for a while. I'm betting City Skylines 2 must be being worked on. Big and pocketing coming. It's not bad. It's not huge, but it's not bad. They are trying to break out. I think we'll be okay. So we'll let them starve out a little bit, and then see. And then what we'll do is we'll change some of these assignments. Tell you what, purple here. Actually, I don't know which purple is purple. You got two of them the same color. Ah, it is red. Okay. So red, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trash your instructions. Your job is going to be to in-pocket those guys completely. And then green, you're going to expand to here, and teal, you're going to expand to here. Excellent. Knock, knock. Who's tapping the mic? Oh! The mic was hitting my monitor. I couldn't hear it because, you know, I couldn't, it wasn't actually a sound in the room. But I guess as I was moving my mouse or tapping on the keyboard, it's probably just moving either the mic or the monitor enough to hit it. Sorry about that. Two teal armies in the same... Yeah. That's not confusing either, right? Like... Here, deep blue. But they weren't in the same place, so it was okay. We'll overlap over there, which is often fine. Yeah, you guys just make sure these guys don't break out. And then what we can probably do now is just do something like this. Because they probably are sitting on their minus 33%. Okay, they're not quite all the way supply penalty, but they're pretty close. That should be fine there. We could throw more guys in to make it faster, but there's not much point. I like how here the front line broke. Usually it breaks when it's two front lines next to one another. It's not usually broken when it's just one front line. It sort of like pushes weirdly. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, because there's a little province there. Oh, okay. Like, why aren't you attacking that guy? I'm actually going to split one of you guys off and plan to do that, because what we'll do is we'll be attacking this guy from another front and actually starting to damage a little early, which is nice. We still have some military factories. We do have civilian factories. Here, do we want to build some more infrastructure for Cool Man? Well, let's do it. Let's just build a little infrastructure sort of, you know, all over the place. Done. Keep that busy. How's the south? This is a good question. Let's go see. So first of all, let's go to Asia. Okay, I'm a little confused at exactly what happened with these front lines, but sure. Maybe that knocking was the ghost of Petra's past haunting Quill. And you're still over here because, yeah, that order sort of fell through. All right, let's take a look at the diplomat mode. Yeah, so there are all of these islands. We do have a bunch of ships over there. Ship-wise, how are we looking? We got some raiders, we got some escorts. Oh, are these... Okay, split off the subs. These subs should be added to the raiders task force. we're going to split off the destroyers. The destroyers are going to get split into 2 and added to the escort groups. And then the light cruisers are just going to chill, because this is going to be part of our patrol/attack group, really, to start off with. Well, probably just attack, not patrol. There you go. Do something kind of like that. They're invading the Philippines. Did I not get an invasion because it wasn't me? Or they might just be able to walk. They may have had some islands there. May have not been a naval invasion, I suppose. Excuse me. Everyone take a drink. Ha! Oh, why isn't world tension going up? I don't know. That was one of the reasons we thought we'd have to end the game. Because of our government, we couldn't fabricate, like justify wars, rather, if the world tension was under 75. Oh, that's the wrong army. Shit. Wrong red group. And we're just supposed to do something like this. It's this red group that I want. And let's just make sure that you're still kind of going ham. You can help out with Smolensk. And then come in there, and that's going to be okay. Alright. Just one drink. Drink as much as you need to deal with, you know, life and all of its horrors and miseries. Oh, 2020. It's been a hell of a century so far in this last month. Free military factories and dockyards, which I'm not going to worry about. Fuel is going down a little, but we're mostly okay. These impocketings are being cleaned up. Nice. Is someone planning on walking in there? I don't think so. Let's make sure someone walks in there just to clean that up. And yeah, the attack on Smolensk a bit halted, but there we go. Get in there. All right. So blue over here is done that, but I can get you to keep walking, right? Like, because we're at war with Poland. All right. Like border situation is weird. This purple group over here. Is there any chance I can push to Riga? No. Alright, just halt. Actually, halt the attack completely. Meanwhile here... Hey, somehow we didn't actually get completely impocketed, which is kind of what I expect. Who the hell are these gold guys? I guess it's the rest of the Scandinavians. We should probably push like this. And then we can make one front over here. Which will be a little easier to work with. See, it's like, and they don't even... Oh. There's a lot more impassable terrain here than I thought. Did Sweden send its troops? I mean, Sweden's in the war, so that's something. I don't have to redraw this, but part of me wants to see if I can draw a army group battle plan now. There you go, you'll do that, then you'll assist on the attack on Minsk, right? No, Dvinsk. Improved ammunition. We're going to keep going down here for our ships. Try to embiggen them, make them more of a badass. Alright, so I'm going to suggest here for Scandinavia, we are now ready to go and delete those, draw this battle plan, and go to the top here and hit play again. It's such a wonder that, like, when I do these YOLO moves, that we don't just get impocketed. Oh, that's Norway. We're not at war with Norway. There's not really any reason to backfill this, but I think I might anyway. Just use a couple of these vehicles. I mean, they're mechanized. They're not necessarily faster. Actually, that's a good question. What is the speed of our mechanized divisions? Oh, they do move at 12. Okay, they're actually pretty speedy. Bastard, stop invading my home country. And Riga is what you're saying. Okay. Wow. Mispronouncing something on stream. That is a first for me, and how embarrassing. I've never done that before. kind of feel some shame. Also, I didn't tighten my microphone enough, so it's falling down. Which probably would have been just a matter of time before it started tapping again. Alright. Some of the attacks are sort of halting. Oh, yeah, you're just cleaning this up. Make it look less messy. That's great. Okay. Finally, Finland getting freed from idiotic ruling parties. Yeah, but is this going to be better? Well, no, we are going to be better because we're radical socialists. We're not just your regular socialists. We're like socialists on surfboards or something. That's what we are. I wonder. Can I just run a bunch of dudes up like this? I might be able to. The mechanized move fast, and they're fairly tough. And we might be able to, I mean, when it's that big, I don't know if that's exactly an encirclement, but slightly. Auto-saving, auto-saving, auto-saving. Bernie Sanders on a surfboard. Alright, we need some fan art. Naval combats. Radical socialism in KR is a catch-all. It means anything from anarchism to Leninism. I like watching the Paradox streams for that instance where they're playing the Spanish anarchists. That was quite cool. See, why are you doing that? I want half of you to go here. I want half of you to do that. Actually, I'm wondering, can we just do this? I mean, it's not really going to pocket these guys because they can pull back. There's not much in the way of digging here. I was going to say, yeah, that might be slightly vulnerable. And these guys who are just moving away, I'm going to get you to do this. Hang on. No, grab you. There you go. Try to hold on to this little thing. Yeah, I should probably just stop yodeling forward. Do I? Well, maybe we still do, but maybe not quite as much. Maybe we plan something a little more conservative. How are we doing in Southeast Asia? Since everything else is stalled. Okay, good. So, this is all clear. That's great. Let's take a look at our garrisons and make sure they are covering this area down here, because they'll do coastal defense for us. Excellent. There's probably, wherever we just took over, like, there we go, Hong Kong. Oh, no. I guess we already had these areas covered previously, even though we didn't own them yet. Oh, no, we're missing that and that, though. Okay, there we go. That's being garrisoned. And we've got all that, and that's good. Or do I just plan a naval invasion now? Or counterattack in the Philippines. I wouldn't even need a naval invasion. That's too many dudes. One south next to Hong Kong? For the garrison? We've got this, we've got that. I don't see anything that's not being guarded. West? Oh, there it is! Right there. God, these are tiny provinces. Here. Yeah. Join the Scandi front here. Very YOLO up there, but I think it should work. You're doing that. We'll make sure one of you is running explicitly up the coast to the new Finnish capital. Kingdom of Finland. I don't know where you're going to be in the list because I actually don't know what you're called, and it's not an alphabetical list anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Alright, this should in pocket okay. The Western Front here. At the risk of having to redraw all my front lines, I'm wondering if I should... this instead? No, that's still not going to work. Alright, halt. Yeah, we don't have enough of this blue group to make it happen. And red over here, oh, has no commands left anymore. Okay, which is fine. What we're going to do with red is we're going to tell you to do this and that. And purple over here, you're just chilling. You're not actually active with your battle plan, which is probably a decently smart idea right now. Check the air situation. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's that kind of terrain. Wait, the only place I can go from here is forward into Saint Michel? Seriously? Man, some of the land here is weird. Imperator tutorial playlist like did it before? Probably at some point, but Imperator's still going through a lot of changes. And so I think the tutorial may be better off waiting until it's sort of calmed down a bit. Ooh, we're going nuclear. Sure. So I have to build nuclear thingies now, right? Nuclear reactors? I don't know, I'll just build a bunch. There you go. The white makes lakes hard to see. Yeah, it's the lakes blend in. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. My troops are not here yet. Because, yeah, that's heal. They're moving across. They might be getting obliterated. Our convoy escort situation is maybe not as good as it could be here. Just going to pull back on some of the regions of coverage. Alright, well we are landing troops though. We haven't lost any. We still have the full 24 there, so that's good. Meanwhile, on the Western Front, something just got pocketed over here because we lost a bunch of dudes. Since you are at war, can you just find Siam? No. Still need the world tension to be too high, so we can't go through Siam. We can't just willingly change our government. I'm going to take the naval speed and the screen attack and defense, because I think that's mostly what we're going to be doing here. Chinese invasions, Finland, just avoid 4 things. Yeah. Resign your destroyers. Wait a minute. Oh, no, okay. No, you guys are all on raiding. Oh, did I put some of these as destroyers? No, okay, they're all subs. And these guys, no, you're right. They're not all on convoy escort duty. That I hadn't realized. Only a few task forces were on the job, not the entire fleet. Although, maybe it's because some are repairing. That is possible. Republic of China will finish what the Soviets started. Mm-hmm. Let's attack here and attack here. Just keep these guys pinned to make sure they don't reinforce, although some might come from there. But not enough. I'm going to break one off here and attack here, just to keep these guys a little pinned. You're not meant to win, you're just meant to hold them down for a bit. Before you run out of org, that's fine. Come on. Go. Ah, they're getting out of the pocket. Alright. Well, just halt for now. It's going to be okay. There we go. Done, done, done. Ulu. I don't know if I want to attack there. If I do this, this guy will get isolated. That's going to be alright. What are we going to... Okay, so we've cleared this up. So, the Southeast Asia group is done doing what it was doing. We can clean... But there's not even a port over here. Like, that's not any kind of threat in any way whatsoever. So, do we plan a naval invasion? We may. I think this is too many, because since we don't have a tech, I think we'd be limited to 10. And we might want to train some actual Marines for it. It could be a decent idea. Wait, Ruthenian's broken again. Alright, it's going to annoy me if it breaks everything, but if I cancel all your orders, any chance we can do a clean... Oh, you didn't have orders. We still got... Fuck, that's Scandinavia. I'm just used to thinking of only having a single army group with 5 armies. If I do this now, there we go. See, now it's got the battle plan from here all the way down as a single battle plan. Much cleaner, much easier to work with. We will tell you to sort of kind of push up over here, because we may be able to get a cutoff, but mostly it's just going to be a general kind of move forward. We'll give these guys the opportunity to get some planning bonuses. Because you're so big, I would need way too much bonus to be able to turn this in. Alright. Let me just hit a halt on these guys. And then, yeah, Scandinavia, sorry about that. I broke you. But you can be one long forward line. That's going to be okay. We'll tell you... Well, maybe I won't tell you to just go right away. You can earn some planning bonus while you reshuffle some dudes around. So, yeah, that is still a lake. We might lose a little bit of ground along the way here. These people aren't dug in and they're moving around. See, like, that's why you want to use this kind of battle plan first. You don't want to, like, implement it partway through the battle. That would be crazy. I'm just going to do that. Oh, one more. And that. And a couple in there. And the Southeast Asia group. There you go. these guys will start preparing. I mean, Marines they ain't. But that's okay, right? Spearhead to Berlin, what could go wrong? Well, I mean, at some point we'll probably right-click to Berlin, because that's our pro-level strategy that we like to do. Okay, do that and that, and then you guys just come in here. Just catch this guy out, clean that up. We can free up our front lines a bit. I think we got... that may have been earlier bot. May have just been leftover from before, I think. And we're in there, and then see if you can go in a little bit. I'll give you a go. There's some supply shortages in places. Not really a surprise. Could have someone go and clean this stuff up back here, but it really doesn't matter too much. Are we really seriously failing to, like, get this guy? Alright, just do this to, like, officially make sure he's cut off. Please. Vehicle. Run there. One of you do this. And it's not important, but I kind of want to go and just take care of these little things because it's annoying me. Alright, Western Front has not been told to go, which I'm fine with. We'll try to get a little planning bonus before we pull the trigger this time. They're having attrition problems, which is nice to see. How are we doing on our modern tank destroyers? Yeah, we don't have a ton. Okay. Navy, yeah. Are these all... These are the subs. Grab you, throw you down there. Split off the destroyers. Grab you, throw you in there. Okay. Raiders. I guess the escort is by default what everyone goes into. So it's just the subs. I gotta make sure to put in something else. And then yeah, these modern cruisers. I'm just gonna save them up for now. Take this. There's even a fort here. Not much of one, because it's all blasted to shit. No intel in the invasion zone. Yeah, well, we can tweak that. Right now, they still needed like 70 days to like prep their plan and stuff. This may overextend us, but I think it's gonna be okay. Where's our capital now? Down over here. Right. Yeah, of course. Although none of the enemies are left there either. It must just be a lack of vision, right? Although, if it's adjacent to my borders, wouldn't I have vision? Yeah, I mean, that must have been all. Wouldn't you have vision if it's next to your borders? Or do you need a certain amount of something? I mean, it's not, you don't need radar. Is it infrastructure or something? Is it because it's occupied and not owned? Maybe because it's occupied but not owned. That could be it. How come you guys are so fucking strong, man? Entrenchment terrain, commander skill. Yeah. Well, speaking of. Do we have any promotions? We have so many generals. Yeah, no, that's a tease. Oh! Okay, I don't know what we just... Oh! Just taking Ulu over here is the thing that did it. Okay. So, Scandinavia, we're going to delete your original little battle plan here, because obviously it is no good anymore. That's pretty messy looking. Gold group, I'm just going to get you to line up something over here. And do this, and go immediately. Other gold group, you're going to go here with this battle plan and a go, except I'm manually going to tell you guys to attack there and there. They're probably still in grace period, but that's going to be okay. Now, blue here, yes, you can do this. And plan on attacking right away. No divisions. There you go. Why would it say no divisions there? Maybe you had some old orders that didn't get cleared out? It's possible. I'm going to control B here for strategic redeployment. Now, there's too likely to get in battles here. I'm like, it would be nice to surround them quickly, but I don't think that's a good idea. Right over here, we're going to make a slight change to you. You are simply going to align yourself here. Oh, it's going to do the thing. It's really hard to draw a front line where you have a army group front line. You're going to do this, and you're just going to try to punch through to Riga. And then purple. And you're just going to try to sort of push north here and see if we can start to put a little squeeze on these guys. Makes my front line very big, but it opens up a lot of possibilities. Oh, I should probably halted some of their movement first. And then go there. And you guys, I know you have commands, but I'm going to make sure to clean up this little puddle out as much there. Probably didn't send so many, but that's okay. What do I have selected over here? Trying to catch that guy before he moves out. We are at war with Sweden. That is true. If we get this, these guys will be cut off properly. And yeah, we'll just line up on Sweden, like the rest of the Scandinavians. Now, it's a little fuzzy, because some of these Scandinavian armies aren't actually meant to be helping in Scandinavia anymore. And then Western Front, yeah. So when the so-called Scandinavian red and purple armies here get in place, I will activate the battle plan on the Western Front and activate their individual little mini plans. Blue over here, I'm going to tell you to go. There, lost a couple more troops somewhere along the way. And we still have a lot of green people. Now, it's because we did some major changes to their templates. How did you, like, regain all of that? It just blobbed back in. Turn up here, clean that up. Excellent. Keep pushing here. And there. Okay, we got no one lined up on the Swedish border, but I think it's okay. Red, are you in place? More or less. Purple, are you in place? No, not yet. Okay, wait a little bit more. Suppose what I could do is I could move these guys into... sorry, that's the wrong one. No, you're good. Oh, sorry, this is the Western Front. Whoops. Screwing that up. Down here in Scandinavia, you and you are going to be in a new army group, which is going to become part of the Western Front. There we go. Although we don't have another field marshal for you. But it's just going to theoretically stop me from making another mistake with Scandinavia here. Fingers crossed. I was going to say, Not all of the Western Front was assigned to this battle plan anymore, because I done goofed. Which isn't going to affect their planning speed or anything, because they already have it accrued. So yeah, just waiting for you to arrive. Red's arrived. We actually might be okay to hit play. We can delay it a little with purple. Okay, I'm going to hit play here, and on the red. There we go. It's a good amount of green showing up. Okay, you guys have regained that, although if I do this... And you were already pushing in there, actually. I don't know... I guess if we mouse over, we could split it up. But it's really hard to tell. So Germany's lost 5.5 million. 2 million of that was fighting the Italians. But 1 million is fighting us. We're down 1.5 million. Okay, we have lost a lot of people in this. We still had something going on somewhere. Oh yeah, you. So how you looking? Okay, you still have 40 days, and yeah, we don't have the naval intel right now, but we've got time to fix that. Do we have error ports over here? We must. Yeah, there's one over here, for example, attached to that army, and it's a big airport. Excellent. Do we have some naval bombers? I mean, these are attack bombers, so what I can do is say something like, try to get 200 tactical bombers. Naval bombers, we've got some over here, same thing. Try to get 200 naval bombers if you got them, regardless of the model. And get some more fighters. We got more naval bombers there, which should get added in. So I'm going to deselect the one attached to the army, but everyone else is going to be told to operate in the Celebes Sea over here. You're going to do air superiority, interception, naval strike, port strike. And convoy escorts, we're also going to add this over here. Yeah, a bunch of you are still repairing. What I might want to do with these escorts, I think, is I'm going to split them into smaller groups. Oh, is 10 the cap? Yes. Now, what I want to do then is merge some, but not all. Oh, that's going to be a little tricky and annoying, isn't it? Actually, I'll group... Oh, you can't because you're fighting. Alright. We're not going to get the full Admiral bonus, but... yeah, well, the naval invasion sport will come, and it's probably going to be with these guys. Let me go and make a new theater right now. Once the autosave is done. There we go. So, I mean, this is going to be our strike force. Which isn't much of anything right now, but that's okay. These are some subs. We can just go and add into one of these guys. Excellent. Okay, and you're there. So this thing here, in our production line, our cruisers, we're going to be adding to the Strike Force Theater. Same thing for you over there. Now that fleet's not much right now, so we're going to wait. I mean, we don't need to launch the invasion quite yet. It's okay. And yeah, we have more military factories, but we're okay on everything there. Yeah, let's move in. Trim that down a little bit. There we go. Smash through these guys. I don't know why Org's not coming back faster. I don't think we've got any debuffs to that going on right now. Take one of these and move them here. Said halt. Halt? Is there like a limit? Like, you have to wait a certain amount of time? Oh, I guess we're still paused. There we go. I think an hour has to click by before you can cancel that command. Oh, and they're just going to go right back at it. Okay. Alright. Well, movement's happening here. Oh, they are having some fuel problems here, and it is the local supply. By quite a bit, actually. Anywhere else currently having issues with supply? Everything else looks kind of okay. Okay, you're halfway there. And having supply issues over here? Oh, no, these are the two that I couldn't fit on the naval plan, because only 10 will fit. Yeah. So we got a couple extra guys, which is fine. Start purple plan on the west. Oh, yes, thank you. This guy was never told to go. Good, good, good. A little micro here probably would have gotten, you know, things to go a little bit better, a little faster, but... If we can take Riga, now they'll still have a port at Rebel to get some supplies in, but it's not quite going to be the same. I think we're getting to the point where not having actual tank divisions is really hurting us. Manpower laws? I don't think we're even on full volunteer. Alright, and here we'll just draw a conventional border at this point. Any chance we're gonna lose this before this guy retreats? He actually might get overrun. Okay. Scandinavia. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel all your individual commands. And yeah, we did get a couple overruns. Probably, I should just not play this lazy. Plan something like that, that's going to be okay. And then some of these guys, I will draw you another battle plan. I think because there's two fucking golden armies. God, I hate that Hoi is like, really not enough like color variation. There should be more of a like a randomization to what they use. Because yeah, there's two different armies over here, so I was having a trouble like doing some assignments. But there we go. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Just in case anything weird happens, we've got some people assigned to some of their borders, and that's going to be a-okay. All right, how are we doing over here? We are moving in on Riga. Any fortresses there? No. I mean, it is urban if they've got any troops there. And they're still shuffling plenty of people around. We may want to have a few more attacks going in a few different places to keep people pinned, but it's mostly happening anyway. Actually, send you up that. We can get the cutoff there, which is about to happen. Yeah, they've broken over here, which is great. Lovely. A little bit of progression here. And it's like, what's happening with this front line again? So actually, I should bring back the purple. No, that's the wrong one. Do this. Do that. There we go. So keep the purple one fairly small, so it's got a lot of concentrated punching power. See if we can trap some guys over here. Even if we don't trap them, they are going to be forced to start retreating when you know, supplies and things get a little bit harsh. Just going to do this. Make sure we take Riga from a couple of different angles. We can push them back against the seawall over here. That's going to be okay. Meanwhile, we get the no intel. So you guys go there. You do this. And a little bit of that. Okay. You guys are coming up to the edge there. Is anyone walking into this tile? Yeah, okay, someone is. Okay. And you're heading into Riga. And no one is moving into this unoccupied province over here. Okay, sure. Because why would they? Go, 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 before they get their digging in again. Same thing here. I guess, yeah, we don't actually have a battle plan for up here. Just because of how the way the lines are, so unless I'm manually giving people commands, not a whole lot's going to happen. These are all backing up. Excellent. I'm going to do this. Get you guys to do this as well. Catch these guys out. Clean them up. little more supply there. Okay. Meanwhile... Okay, we still have time to wait. Yeah, we may pull back on the destroyers some more. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to tell all of them to reset themselves. They're going to go dock. I'm also going to give them a merge command so I can split them up into smaller but maybe more effective things. We'll just have them all redock and reorganize here for a sec. Oh, they landed some more troops over here. I think they were just attempting a naval landing here. Alright, captured you. That's great. Let's get back to the destroyers in a second. And that's you here, although you still got to make sure you go. Here, you follow these guys. You make sure to go through there and then run up over here. That's going to be that. Excellent. And then over here, we have no one moving into that province, because why would they? You go there. Everything else is good. And then everyone else should be making their way over to the front with effectively Sweden at this point. So, what I'm going to do, for my western front, I'm going to tell delete. Did it stop the delete command? Oh, no, there we go, it's still there. Do that. Make sure the western front, again, everyone's assigned to this battle plan, just to make sure to clear that up. This red group over here, I'm going to do this and this, just to make sure it gets cleaned up. I think you had, yeah, you had old battle plan down there still applying. Do this and do this, and then hit play. Excellent. And then purple over here, I'm still, I think, pleased with this sort of lateral motion, although I'm going to squish you down. And again, we're going to do a very concentrated thrust up this way to make these guys have a much harder time getting through. Garrison doing garrison things, you guys are over there, and then Scandinavia. Everyone in theory should be aligning on that front. There we go, and doing that, getting some overruns and everything too. Lovely. I'm going to control B, so anyone who can strategically deploy, please do. Some people might get caught out a little bit here, but it's okay. They'll just, they'll break and run back. It's going to be fine, and then we'll let them prep up. Okay. Red squad trying to break out. That's not going to work out. They have no supply. Well, they're still in their grace period. They're definitely not getting naval supplies, but they're still in their grace period, so no combat penalties yet. Tell you what. Halt and stop. Just line up for a second. Get more people there. Get your org redone. I'm not too worried about these guys breaking out. The lack of fuel up here is kind of annoying, but we're going to be moving mostly out of this area, so I don't think we need to build more infrastructure in this corner. Alright, there you go. Red, go. There's a lot of dudes in there. They still don't have the out-of-supply penalty. I'm actually quite surprised, but... I mean, it is 48 hours by default, I think. And I'm not being very patient. I know it's unheard of for me to be impatient, but it does seem to be happening. Yeah, we could adjust our garrisons. We might just want a different garrison group to guard the ports over here. We only get about 16 distinct colors from it become difficult to tell apart. Yeah, and then it's like if the symbols showed up on little plates over here, we could use different symbols. But it doesn't do anything. Like if I use a symbol here for a red group, say pitchfork. Right, it shows up there, but it doesn't show up here. Alright, so that's done. With this red army, I think what we'll do is we'll do a fairly small battle plan, kind of like that. Which could also be could have been a spearhead or something, but we'll do that. And then supply, yeah, we're already building infrastructure. We'll keep sort of putting a little bit in there in the front of the queue, and that's going to be okay. You guys are over here. In theory, you should all be... There you go. Now you're all assigned to that battle plan. There might still be some supply issues. Okay, you guys, you're still told to build that up, so... Vinsk. Alright, we'll pull back a little on some of these. Just one in each, and then we'll reevaluate the numbers. Are we actually going to push back here? Oh, no, it's just a failed offensive. Okay. But, now the Pitchfork Army. Auto-saving, auto-save, auto-save. Oh, total! You didn't own this game before? Oh, yeah, this is a good one. It's definitely worthwhile. It'd be nice if we could get you a Field Marshal. Or move one. I think, I was going to say, I have a Field Marshal on my garrisons. We don't need that. Unassigned. So instead, right over here, the 2nd Western Front Army Group is going to get Field Marshal Chen Mixu. Excellent. Still no planning bonus, but I'm betting you can start moving. In fact, if you can specifically focus on, say, getting to here and doing that, we might be able to pocket a few guys as we make a run to, say, like, Memel or something. Yeah, these, yeah, the attack is not high. We really need some extra stuff. Alright. Try to start the attack here. What are we talking about? Silver Knight? Oh, Turos for Hearts of Iron? Yeah, I've got a Turo for Hearts of Iron. And the Italy campaign is very tutorially as well, if you haven't watched it yet. In particular, we talk about some, like, the ship design ideas. We also talk about why we might choose, yeah, I'm going to do this right away, why we might choose light fighters versus heavy fighters, what situation each one shines, that sort of jazz. Alright, how you doing? Okay, this invasion is ready to go. We just need some cover in here. So this has been reset. So your job is going to be... Let's see. I'm going to split you in half. It's 4, 8. I'm going to grab these two. Split you off over here. Remerge you. Then over here, I'm going to split you. That'll actually give us 12. Right? Yeah. So I'm going to grab 2 of these and combine them. And 2 of these others and combine them. Alright, so you are going to be on convoy escort duties here, here. Yeah, actually that seems fine. Just these 2 Cs right now should theoretically be enough. And this one here is going to be on naval invasion support. Not that it's really ideal there, but it's going to make sure there's a little bit more consistent of a presence specifically oriented there. This should give us more naval superiority. Yep, we're at 88% right now, which is good to see. Activate. So only 10 of them are going to move. The other 2 can't be part of the plan. Although, I could have... I don't know what would happen if I'd changed it. Because I did actually get the tech. I probably could have added the 2, taken a few more days to prep. But, I don't know, it's going to be okay, right? They are moving... Oh, there they are. I just assumed I'd see them along this path, but no, they're right there. And moving. And then as soon as they've got a beachhead, I can throw the other 2 in there. Hey, Warsaw's ours! See what happens when I don't look? Good things happen. Well, good for me. I don't know so much about the people we're attacking. Over here, yeah, you're just chilling and having fuel problems. So are you refusing to move? Because, yeah, none of these... There's just not enough supply capacity anywhere here. So you know what? Scandinavia, don't attack right now. I tell you to halt. Just chill. Just try to hold on. And wait until we get our infrastructure. Upgrade ports in Murmansk. Maybe. Right now, all the resources are coming over land. And there's not a choke point of infrastructure. It's the infrastructure in this province itself that is preventing us from having enough supply. The supplies are trying to flow in. They just can't finish the job. Oh yeah, it's not actually going to be pocketed because they can run... It's kind of annoying, because they can run into Galicia Lodomeria, who's not in a war with me. So I can't actually bop these guys because they're just going to run away, but we can still, you know, get this cleaned up anyway. Oh, purple border got way too long. Why is the purple border way over here? It's going to be really difficult to choose the correct one, but I think I got it. There you go. Yeah, purple, stay concentrated. Keep doing over here. What I might do, actually, purple, I'm going to get you to stop and halt. I'm also going to delete this now. And instead, purple, I'm going to give you, I think, a spearhead. Try to do this. Take a second to regroup. Your field marshal hasn't even arrived yet. Build a port on the Kolo Peninsula, bring in supplies from the northeast by sea. I don't know where the Kolo Peninsula is. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I know, the manpower dropped a bunch. How's the naval invasion? Oh, there we go. We have landed. You're going to try to help there. These two over here, I need to make sure you get assigned to this front. And also point out that there's a battle plan, although you're basically already doing that. I need one of you to come around here. Actually, since we're having kind of a hard time... oh, okay, this might be fine now. Hold on. Okay, no, I think we'll have it. Especially when we get yet another angle happening. I don't know if we have any air support that can reach there. Well, yeah, of course, our heavy fighters should be able to reach just fine. Because they got range. There we go. He wants to reinforce. He doesn't have much in there, though. Finished Florida is Kola. This? It's like, is it the Wang? I mean, either that or down here. It's here. Yeah, the thing, we have a naval base right over here. But again, that's not where... Okay, so I should, just in case people don't know, when you go into your supply mode, which is this button over here, or map to F4, on a province, there's 3 areas that you will see. The first number shows you the total amount of supplies required locally in this province, and how many the province can support. So right now we need 41, and we only have 37. We'll need more than that if we start attacking. The second number is showing us how much infrastructure we have, and also if we've got some in construction, and finally, how many naval bases in the province. The numbers in red show you the choke point. First of all, so there'll always be at least one number in red no matter what. So if we look at this province over here, we only need 8 supply, we have 53, so we're good there. There's no supply problems in this province. It's highlighting this part as red because the thing that would limit how many supplies we could actually get here is this infrastructure. So this province could support 53, but we could only have 37 points of supplies flowing in because of the infrastructure amounts. So if we expect that we're going to need more units in this province, we'd want to build that up. So likewise over here, the problem is just that we locally don't have enough infrastructure. It's not about flowing in, and it's not a bottleneck on the naval side. If we built up our naval base, it's possible, depending on how things go, that we might ship supplies into this province by sea instead of, you know, this giant land route that you can see here. But the fact of the matter is, even if that were the case, it wouldn't alleviate the problem, which is that locally we need more infrastructure, which is in the queue. It's at the top of the queue, and it's working pretty quickly. Yeah. You can see that we're building multiple simultaneously, and that'll be the go time then. That's a lot of green. Most of it's defensive. First, see green on the offense. Actually, our offense is mostly going red here, but these guys are probably still set to attack like aggressively. We should probably give them normal. Okay, you're on normal, which is good. But yeah, see all these attacks here? That is not really working out. Oh, you guys, halt. We'll reload. Meanwhile, purple, you're going to hit play on your thing. So you're successfully defending a bunch. Now we're going to counterattack. Some of the counterattacks working, some less so. But yeah, figuring out the supply. And the thing is, it's so hard when you're looking here, like, infrastructure. So this is infrastructure in an individual province. But then, like, it's sort of the statewide it takes the total amount of infrastructure in the entire state to do things. So mostly build infrastructure in this view. And then just look for, like, red numbers. If the only red number is on the province you're highlighting, you're in good shape. What can happen sometimes, like here, there you go. So right over here, this province could fit 93 supply worth of stuff in here. And it's fine locally, but you can see a bottleneck right over here. See that? The shortfall, if I needed to max out my supply in this province, is the infrastructure over here. So I could build up more over there if I was concerned about just having more stuff here. Doesn't matter. One question might be a little bit, if we're going overseas, where does it flow out from? Well, right now it does want to go through there, which is interesting. But apparently we're flowing through things out to sea from this naval base here. I'm going to queue up, it's going to be at the bottom of the cube, it's going to be okay. I'm going to work on maxing out this naval base. I'm also going to do this one, and actually, I'm going to do this one. Oh, I can't. How come I can't build up? No, there it is. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put it in the front of the queue. Because I think, in theory, we can get the resources to flow out of here a little bit better. Yeah. Front of the queue? Well, front-ish. There we go. And how is this going? Mostly not. There's not another naval base here we can take. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're not going to be able to restock over here. I mean, we can get a full surround. Yeah, these guys are kind of toast. Oh, the manpower. Yeah, we've got negative political power because of our occupations. It's the same problem last war. We went to like negative 800 or something. Well, part of that was like peace deals and stuff, so that didn't help. Yeah, that naval invasion force might just be lost. Yeah, the ones who are coming in from sea have gotten bopped, but these guys can't get out. We know there's someone at that naval base, because otherwise we'd try to capture it. We might be able to, like, sort of try to just YOLO down to this one, which may or may not be defended. I don't know. If I take Jesselton, there'll be some local supply here. So let's do that first. Yes, do we have transport planes? We were building some. That's an excellent point. I always forget about it because it's not something that comes up very often. Now, can I find transport planes? There's some. 25. Let me increase that number just to say. Airdrop missions into Borneo. You don't have coverage. It does not have the range to be able to deliver goods over here. Yes, I know there's a naval base in Brunei, but we know it's defended. Because we were getting some intel from time to time. Alright, the attacks are still being pretty suicidal here. Still supply issues. Still working on it. Build faster! Yeah, they own everything over here. That's purple? Not you. This purple. Yeah, well, some progression. Not everywhere, but some places. You're a normal attack, which is good. Shrink down the front a little bit. Can I improve transports? I don't think so, right? Like, transports just exist. You don't get to tweak anything from it. Is there any way to get more range on a transport? I don't know. I do want to get these at some point, but can't do that. We've got our modern tanks. What we could just do is hold off and get some modern tank divisions going on. Not heavy. Well, did they make one for modern? No, they didn't. Okay, let me take this one. I'm going to duplicate this. You can upgrade T-planes. Oh, we can just We can just change the design. Okay, we will do that. So, this is going to be an armored battalion of modern tanks. And then we are still going to need... Oh, not motorized. You need to be mechanized. There we go. Moves at 10. So it's going to have very low organization. Because tanks have negative organization. Don't they? Yeah, just a little bit. Infantry most... I didn't realize I change each one, but of course I do. There we go, something like that. Alright, we've got 91% hardness, which should be good. Good combat stats, that's going to be excellent. We'll do this. What we could do is we could convert some of our divisions, which might not be a terrible idea. They'll lose some XP along the way. But like the red group over here, let me tell you to stop. If I were to convert all of you, if I were to convert half of you, oh, okay, but not quite. There we go. Like that. So we have to get their supplies actually arrive. A lot of their stats got reset a bit here. Yeah, just time to wait for the deliveries. That's going to be okay. All right. Can't believe we still have all 12 divisions over here. Yeah, that's not okay. I'm going to try to move out here, which is kind of interesting. Alright, let's take a look at our planes. So, if we went here, transports, upgrade... No, you can't! I can't modify my transport planes. Destroyed. Yeah, wait, fighters you can increase the range of, but that's not... Like, what would increasing the range of fighters do? It's not what it's complaining about. My fighters are totally reaching there, as far as I know. Yeah, none of the selected air wings can be assigned here. It doesn't have coverage. But if we look, like, we have air superiority, which is why it's in green here. I mean, not by much, but it is. You need an airbase. We have an airbase here. Do you need an airbase in this zone? No, I thought they could just drop. They're just airdropping stuff, right? Now modified transports made that way, especially so you can't do things like airdrop guys from Norway to England. Yeah, I guess that's it. They've balanced the range of those, which kind of makes some sense. So yeah, these guys are moving super slow because they don't have fuel. We can probably just assume those things are likely going to be lost, but we'll see. How you doing? All right, you're still building up. It's going to be okay. You're going to get your planning bonus back, which is kind of nice as well. And yeah, they're almost back to their full strength here. Dai Fichun. Who? Oh, one of these guys. Division organization. Oh, that does kind of suck, but what can you do? Okay, you're fine here. Now, and everyone's assigned, yep. Cause next province to need more supplies. But it's going up. Okay. We're still building infrastructure there, preparing for the war, and that's going to be okay. Alright, let's go here. And we got a river crossing and a lot of dudes. I don't have air support. I have air superiority. There we go. Get a few more stats. It's like refreshing the graphics on the icons from time to time, showing the encirclement icon. That's kind of weird. So you've basically gotten where you can go. Alright, push here is still happening, which is good. I want to switch you to, like, cautious execution. Mostly just stay dug in, purple line. Alright. 49 of 54. So, if we look at Scandinavia, there you go. People have got supplies, which is great. Try to attack there, but not do anything. That's fine. We got some green there, which is okay. Somehow these guys are still alive? Oh, okay. Some are there, but some are here. What if I plan a new naval invasion with the guys that are just sitting here? That's actually... seems like an okay-ish idea. We'll do this. I mean, I think there's the guys there. We will plan for that. Don't move that way. Actually, delete that. You're still moving down here to this port, which is good. It's probably guarded, but if it's not, we're all of a sudden going to be kind of okay over here. I don't even know if I want to move out of Jesselton here. Just hold off. You... Oh, it's because you have the battle plan active. You don't even have the battle plan. No, I guess it is. South China T Intel. Oh, naval invasion support. There you go. You can cover here. That should be okay. Yeah, there's no one over here. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Who's over here? You guys. I'll cancel all attack plans. You're being hit there, which is too bad. Yes, still take this. Move down here. Could be that Brunei's not guarded anymore. They may move some guys around, but it's unlikely. If we can get to here, that'll help somewhat. Although, yeah, your convoy escort's still not really doing a great job here. Get in there! They have no gas. They're having to push their trucks across the river into the jungle. We're not training units currently, no. I don't think so. We should probably just train tanks rather than convert more people. There we go. Okay. And you're still trying to come in here, which is great. So what I'm really doing, once these guys, if they can manage to land without dying, the battle plan is going to be that. Yeah, Brunei is definitely guarded. Halt. Still move in there, still move in here, just to unify that front line. Excellent. Delete that. Rush down to there. You guys are coming over there, which hopefully will be okay. Maybe you'll get blown up along the way. I don't know. Low manpower morning. At 2 million. But I think it's like a ratio of how many troops you've got in the field. Yeah, we're over our supply limit as more people move in here. Make sure to keep working on the infrastructure. We've got pushes going down here, so that's good. Well, sort of-ish. Okay, you're going to hold there, and yeah, you're going to throw more people in here. So this battle's still ongoing, and it's still mostly okay. Although, it seems to me that maybe we can punch through here instead. I don't suppose you guys can attack from there? No, you're going to do that. Okay. Good. Broke through to Königsberg. Oh, shit! Now, as long as this doesn't turn into us getting cut off somewhere. There's even a fort here that's unguarded. That's nice to see. So yeah, I'm just going to go and broaden this up a little bit, so losing one province somewhere doesn't screw us. Do that, and I'll get you to control click to assist over here. We even crossed the river here. We're moving down there. Kind of nice that these guys aren't in the war, but they're still putting units over here. Go. I'm gonna get you to actually assist in that combat. And you guys can move down here. Assist there. Actually, this is empty. Let's move a tank down a little bit like this. We've got, see, all these guys are getting attrition now. That's nice. They might not count as being out of supply. It might just be low on supply, but it's still pretty useful. If I want to move in here, there's no river crossing or anything. Oh yeah, no, they've got the low supply. Yeah, modifier, big time. Big time. I don't know how Yola I want to be with these. Although if I do this, that is going to worsen this some more. But I'm a little bit worried about getting pinched. Such gory lines. All right, Southeast Asia, how you doing? Oh, you guys are still trying to move around, but okay, you're here. Lovely. As a battle plan, actually, I was looking to do something kind of like that. I won't tell you to go. Boom, boom. Excellent. I'm just gonna get you to clean this up because it's ugly. Make your way down to Kuching. Defending there, pushing in there. That's looking great. Red group still making some moves. Still on attack. I guess I might lift the cautious attack here. Bring you up to balanced. If there's nothing else, we might just want to keep more of these guys pinned in place. Possible to modify the kind of occupation you have. It might be in here, actually. That's what I did in my Italy. Yes, there you go. Yeah, we'll throw on a bunch of gentle here to save some power points. Thank you for reminding me of that. Oh, yes, now we're gonna get political power per turn. Oops. Although, you're actually fine. There's some local supply over here, so... Except for the fact the tanks are bad at defending. But these guys don't have supply either, so actually, if I push across here... It's pretty bad. Do this. And this. There we go. Okay, hold on for a little longer. We're still trying to come in over here. Okay. You guys... I'm going to get you to stop attacking across the river. Instead, you're going to come down here and join in that kind of fun. That's going to be better. So here, we're holding this. I mean, attacking's still not in a great position for us. That's kind of okay. You need to grab these ports at some point. Are you going to play any more Surviving Mars? Well, I've been playing it on my own. Yeah, there'll probably be another video for it at some point, because I'm just way into the mood to play Surviving Mars right now, apparently. Let's say, one of you's coming through here, right? I don't know what we're going to do about that. can cut off these troops from over here. Can they actually attack from here? I didn't think they could attack from a neutral country. I didn't think you could attack from a neutral country. You're in the mood watch driving Mars? Nice. Okay. Well, that kind of works out. Autosave, 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 autosave. Autosave faster. So we failed that attack. Oh, you guys. Started punching through here, please. Need to rescue our tank division. There we go. I'm going to get one of you to stay here. The other one will march forward there. Alright, so we're still not pushing here. We get more units have moved in, which means the supply counts keep going up. Maybe I could just pull one of the units out of here and then not bother with them anymore. I don't know. Southeast Asia? Alright, it's pretty border-gory. Hey, there we go. Also trying to race down to Kuching. Yeah, you can backfill that, that's fine. And you, there's literally nothing else anywhere on this island for us to grab. And just do something like that for now. Glacier betrays you. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't start a war with them. Although, honestly, I think it's hurting the other guys more than me. I don't know what's happening with some of these attacks. Am I blurry? I wonder why. Something with the focus? I don't know. How big is the country font? It's pretty big. City. We're gonna push back there. That's too bad. Which is fine though. We do have a over here. Now, if we need to take Palanga over here to take their last. Oh no, that's not true. We gotta go all the way to Le Paja to take their last naval fort. But then everything here, like it's already pretty cut off from supply, except for local supply, which of course they still have some of. What we might do, just to speed this along, get you guys to come over here, get you guys to go there. They don't have a lot of org, although it's going to be a river crossing for us, and unfortunately we can't get multiple attack vectors, but the idea is to mostly keep some guys pinned while we push in, maybe a little more successfully over here. Should these guys want to reinforce as well? Still got Kovno. Keep hammering here. Now these guys really can't get their org back because they're out of supply. So eventually you can sort of win this via simple attrition. And then these guys get cut off from everything other than their local supply over here. But it also depends a lot on what units we're talking about at any given time. That I don't think is a very useful attack. This might be okay just to try to keep some people busy over here. Meanwhile, let's hit go on the Scandi plan. Nope. Halt. So, all right, change of plan to Scandinavia. We're just gonna hold the front line there, and then we're gonna move one of these divisions out of here. I'm gonna throw you in like that. So Scandinavia, I'm just going to make sure to redraw your front line. There you go. You guys do that. And plan something kind of like that. You'll reorganize yourselves, which will be fine. The teal army that's here right now, I'm just going to keep them in position for a sec while the other army moves down to hold that. But then I'm going to move teal out of here and use them for something completely different. Oh, they do have another naval base down there. What faction you're war with? I know, sort of, kind of everyone. Where's the view? Here it is. Oh, are we only at war with Reichspakt? I guess that makes sense. But it's been a pretty big war. They've lost 17 million. Now, some of this was in their previous battle. Our losses have certainly racked up a lot. A lot. This is a very costly war. Mostly because I'm kind of YOLOing things. I'm going to get you to help out over there, and yeah, make sure that all you guys, because we've got a good, successful battle happening here. Throw in that way. You two, get in there. Enemy airspeed surround. We don't have close air support being credited. Although we don't build a lot of those. We can get some TAC bombers to close air support in there. Just to get another modifier. Can we take Shalby? Yeah, that looked pretty good to me. Man, this is... Okay, well, we're fine here. So some people are trying to go through there. But it's mostly, if we just keep these guys pinned, again, it's fine. As long as they can't go and reinforce in the other place. There you go. A bit of a counterattack, but I was going to say I'm pretty sure we'll hold it as people move in. Lovely. And then the question is, what do we work on first? I don't know, but I'm thinking this teal can be moved now. Free up supply for just the defensive line up there. We're gonna forget about pushing through Scandinavia, at least for some time. I think I'll just throw teal over here. Get you to do something like that. Strategic redeploy, excellent. I'll hit play now, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. We're having some supply concerns, but they probably will too, because they've only got the one fort, or the one port. They're moving in there, which is great. Actually, I'm going to do this, because I think these guys are moving in to reinforce, so I'm going to attack them here to keep them pinned in for a minute. There we go. While we move in there, then I can halt. And that's going to be okay. And then over here, these guys are pulling back. We're going to move in there. And I was going to say, assist once the combat starts. Oh, are they just retreating? The whole group of them is retreating out of there. Oh, ho, ho. Do that, although no, that's not going to do much. We'll just do this, and that's going to be too well defended. Shavli is ours. That looks like a vulnerable spot right there. Not that we've gotten our org back. Pocket some more people. And it's not going to matter supply-wise, but it's going to help with generating some bops now. I like how there's like the Dutch bicycle divisions are here. No wonder we're having such a hard time. It's the Dutch on bikes. Tallest people in the world, statistically, I believe the Dutch. Not specifically the ones on bicycles. Alright, that's in-pocketed. Good. Over here, we should be fine on supply now. I still don't think that means we can hit play on our battle plan over here, but we're quite comfortable to just sit here. We could probably bring it down to a single army to hold that front, frankly. Southeast Asia? God, we got stuff going on all over the place. Alright, I'm going to cancel your battle plan and just make sure to push back this way to clean that up. But I will take you. Okay, I'll take everyone. I will halt. Unpause a sec so they start moving. Control B so it's strategic to redeploy. That's fine. Except for you. You're going to come over here and just clean up that. Just because it looks messy otherwise. Okay. Tanks. No location set and... oh yeah, this is all... we've like integrated all this properly, so it's like core territory we can do stuff in. Oh, I guess yeah, you don't have your training yet, so I don't really want to deploy you now. I don't think. And you're short on some stuff, which is what, modern tanks, but that's okay. Let me explicitly bring you down so that the reinforcements get things first, but that should happen. Our tank construction over here. Let's bring that way up. You're second in queue, so you're getting more factories. That's good. And you've got plenty of material for it, which is also excellent. Just the steel shortages, which, unless we change our export laws, not much we can do about it, but that's okay. Mostly slowing down our ship production. Can we start a counterattack over there? Not really, huh? Maybe I'll just move in here. Move one of you over here to cover that. Okay, and some other people are moving in here anyway. Okay, there. We're going to be able to hold that. That's going to be peachy keen. These guys are still sort of starving out, but we've got the surround. We'll just finish you off, because that's fine and easy. We got some strategic redeploy going on here, which is kind of annoying, because I was going to say... I'm sure we can do this now. Easy. Yeah, because they have, like, nothing in the tank. Absolutely nothing left over here. What you are missing is modern tank, not modern tank destroyer. Oh! Whoops. Thank you. I usually have the tanks above the destroyers, so I just went on autopilot over there. Done there. I think we can take Minsk. Yeah, it looks like we can take it as is. These guys are so low on their work. Damn Dutch cyclists. There we go. Take care of you. Modify the mine tank. Oh yeah, we have a ton of army experience. I think we had already modified it, but let's give it another go. What page is it? Production. Because, yeah, the 59 Type A, so we'd modified it once before. We really don't need to boost the engine anymore. Its speed, no, if we did, it'd be able to keep pace a little bit more. I was gonna say, I don't think we can fit that in. And reliability is over 80. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. So the Bs will lose some, but not much production efficiency for the 59B. Okay. And upgrade our infantry to infantry ++. Yeah, because we were doing that with the tank destroyers. We can flip some. We probably still can't do all, but we can certainly flip some of them. How about these? Yep, there you go. They're all being starved out. Minsk is being moved on. Over here is being moved on. That's all good. Did I hit play on this? No, but I should hit play on that. There you go. And actually, I'm going to shift-click you to there. Excellent. You're coming up to the front like that. Scandinavia we're not doing anything with, and that's going to be fine. We'll probably playing some naval invasions. Right, Ruthenia has capitulated. Doesn't really change anything. If I do something like this over here... that should be fine. And they're still getting some supplies in over here. So we have to take it, like, semi-seriously. Not too much. Actually, I think what I want to do is this with this group. Basically, it's the Red Devils. Which I think was a British... I want to say company? Or the Red Devils. They're one of the ones that showcase or feature in Band of Brothers, because they get pinned behind enemy lines, and the 501st there have to just help push things forward. Red Devils, Manchester United. Right, there's a team. That's true. That's true. There's also a foot soccer ball team. But there was a military thing. Devil's Brigade? Or something. Mashriki's yet to be freed. That is true. When we peace out, when we get our decision, we will definitely choose the option to liberate Mashriki. You're fine. Just come over here instead. There you go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. So, I might want to save a little bit of XP, because say what we need to do is we need to design our Marines. Now, it made a little Marine division over here. I don't know what would end up being cheaper, because I want support companies on this. Artillery, recon, engineering, and I want this to be probably a 20-weight unit. I don't know, we could make them in 10s. No, this is fine. Oh, there we go. I'll save this design. We'll make some more tweaks after, but that's going to be okay. And what I may do is just take these guys and just change them to Marines. It'll reset a bunch of their XP. But I think that's going to be fine. Devil's Brigade was a Canadian-American commando unit? Okay. So, I don't know if that's the one I was talking about from, like, that. I've heard about it in general, but I know that there's a group that features in Band of Brothers. I don't know if the one I'm thinking of is that one. I know people had the British accents, although it's possible that the actual commandos themselves weren't British. Maybe it's just the character in the show, like that was, you know, their liaison or something. Maybe he was just the Brit. Red Devils, 5th Infantry Division, U.S. Okay, no, it's probably that then. 1st Parachute Brigade was the British Red Devils. Oh, I'm betting Ramsword has it. Problem is, I know it's hard to believe that it's possible that many military units may have included the word devil in their branding. I know, it's bizarre that people would be so kind of aggressive with their military naming. But yeah, that's probably it. I think they were paratroopers that, you know, paratroop behind stuff that do things. And got caught out. Man, that river crossing. This nut here is a little tough to crack. Although we could do what the Soviets did in WWII. Just leave the fuckers there, right? Because when the Red Army was pushing towards Berlin, did they not just isolate like many divisions of troops over here and just sort of leave them there, and then, you know, they just had to concede eventually? I feel like that was a thing. Yeah, that's what happened. Excellent. Woo! I was correct about something. Now, if suddenly Galicia joins into the war, I'm gonna have to do some pretty rapid redrawing of the front lines. And this here is still pretty weak, but honestly, like, we may as well... Well, I could just keep a force to keep these guys pinned in and not worry about actually finishing them off right now. Because they probably can't do anything. They probably wouldn't be able to break out. But I think I'd rather just kill them so that I don't have any troops occupied over here, and then I can just throw everyone at the main front. I still have plenty of things that haven't been applied to stuff, and that's okay. I've got lots of construction jobs. Oh, hey, our nuclear reactors are starting to come together. We'll have to research strategic bombers if we want to nuke anything, though, right? It's winter time. This is fine. Fighting in parts of Russia in the winter, totally fine. See, why is it selected? Oh, no, it's just when people were being told to move to the front and then go and go. I could change things. No, that's good. Okay. Go there. You guys come through here. Use this over there. Although it is grabbing some people over here for some reason. You guys halt your attacks. Yeah, limited conscription. Yeah, we probably will have to change it. Although we may actually just be able to finish the war with what we've got here. How you guys doing? Okay, this island has been cleared. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to officially change all these guys to Marine divisions. Although we probably don't have enough for all the specialists. Or we do! Alright, that works out. And you still have a fair amount of XP, which is nice. Fortress Buster. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure, we'll grab that. More attack, more better. naval-wise, so naval invasion support. Just reset you. Where are we going to make the jump, if anywhere? I don't know what I want to target next. I actually might do the peninsula over here. I think I kind of like that idea. So do this, and then my Marines here. There we go. Get ready to go. Maybe I won't hit play. Maybe I will babysit you before it goes. Fuel concerns, blah, blah, blah. Kill all these guys, blah, blah, blah. That is, I would love to hear the numbers on these encirclements. How many we got. Also, I should take more screenshots so I can go and make a Reddit thread, right? Rate my encirclement. Oh, I wasn't able to add it to the Marines a second ago, but yeah, probably now, eh? So there's some logistics on there. Excellent. Well worthwhile. Boom. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to redraw the battle lines completely here. Much to the chagrin of my commanders in the field, I'm sure. It's like, what? Oh, new plans from wherever our capital is. I actually don't remember where our capital is here. Wuchang! More plans, more notes from Wuchang. We're like one of those bad, like, managers at work who just, like, shows up from time to time with a bunch of notes that aren't really helpful. Alright, there you go. That'll be that battle plan there. And then you guys trash this, trash this. And then the field doesn't have anything right now. Are they still hanging out? Oh no, over here. Yeah, which is overloaded on supply. But the winter doesn't help, but it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna put you know what? We'll use a whole battle plan this way. And get you lined up. Tell everyone to halt and halt. So they'll recalculate what they're wanting to do. Go strategically redeploy to the front if you can. Just get over there. We'll plan. We'll be ready to execute. We'll go again. We might wait until winter's over. No sleep till Paris. Just change the line, yeah. I want to change the front line here. The offensive line I could have maybe just moved, but I did want to reset this because otherwise it was going to lead to stupidity. There wasn't a lot of troops down here, for example. So yeah, we can just hold the line. We're not attacking right now. We might lose this spot, depending on how quickly people are reinforcing right over there. But we can also just counterattack too, because these guys won't have any dig in. Okay, done. Good. The general should just write a note back. Nuts. So what was that? That was during the Battle of the Bulge, right? To have the Americans, who were sort of encircled, GG out, and the, was it the person in command was like, wrote back to the Germans, nuts? I think that's what that was. Yep, excellent. Woo! Always feels good when you get some lore. Yeah. Real life lore. And some people call it history, but I'll just say lore. That's going to be fine. Alright, you still have a long time to go before that is prepped. And we do have some discounts to the speed, which is going to be okay. Galisa cannot be trusted. Need a preemptive war there. I would love to preemptively war, but I literally cannot declare war. Can't declare war, can't justify war. Unless the world tension went to 75, but the world tension keeps going down. I'm doing my best to try to start shit. Doesn't matter. World tension is going to keep dropping. It's going to be A-okay. I could, oh no, I can't even afford this one, but that's okay. I get planning bonuses. And they're gonna have some digging, but yeah, they're not gonna have a lot of supplies there. Only what they can bring in on the port, Port Suh, because they have Palanga. I think I had it for a while, I'm not sure, maybe I never had it. I mean, I could do some strategic bombing on them, but... Where lift the command power cap? I don't know. There are some modifiers that can get you above, because I was gonna say, I think I can sit about 110. Oh, air supply is using some, and I probably want to cancel that now. You're the air supply, right over here, right? Yeah. Let me just trash you. When should you stop constructing civilian factories, go full military? That is a very difficult question to answer, and not generally one you can just answer just period. It really depends on what country you're playing, how much build-up time you've got, what's your economy like. But usually I'll do like, so you start in 36, usually I'll do at least 1 full year, if not 2 full years of consumer goods factory production. Any possibility to get some naval power in the Baltic Sea? Maybe. Getting the ships here would be difficult. We could have newly built ships start to arrive here, which would enable us to do naval invasions and things, but I think we can mostly not worry about it for now. Good. We are having some supply issues here. Well, it's still wintertime, so that's not going to help. But I was like, I think this will be okay. Although this guy's pretty he's got a green arrow, so he's feeling pretty confident about things. He's got a green arrow, so he's confident that things will be beaten in a flash by our super boys and super girls. And tomorrow there'll be legends. Batwoman. No, the UK's... oh, no, they did. They did land over here finally. Oh my. It's about time they start some shit. Yeah, oil is going down pretty fast. Oh, it's still full, but it's predicted to go down pretty quick. I think we're gonna be okay. How did we beat Russia? We literally beat Russia by right-click on Moscow. Here's the thing with Russia, though. It was pretty easy because they'd been in a civil war for a long time. Russia was in a war against these upstart Soviets. And it took them like, I feel like were they in a civil war like 2 years or something? And then Germany opened up a front on them. So literally, when we declared war on Russia, they literally had 0 manpower. They did at some point change their manpower laws so they did get some at some point. But when we started the war, they had 0 manpower. So, long story short, it didn't go well for them. The only reason they didn't fall instantly is because it turns out it takes a long time to march from here to Moscow. But other than that, it was no trouble. And we got halfway there, I just right-clicked on Moscow. The border war was atrocious. But it worked! Conquer Stockholm made PDX release Vicky 3. Now that's a war goal I can get behind. I think that is very... If there's ever been a just war, that would be one of them. Yeah, these guys have no orc on the other side. They might be out of manpower. I don't know, there's so many different people involved, it's hard to see. Well, they're pretty low on manpower. Although, I'm also very low on manpower. But hey, I have 150, let's go and change it. So we're going to switch to extensive construction. Oh, it's only 100. We're going to switch there. It will take longer to train, but... There you go. You're going to see this number start to skyrocket. I mean, builds up slow over time, it's no longer instant. One thing I've noticed is still instant for the manpower change. If you appoint a Prince of Terror, which gives you more manpower from your non-core provinces, it will instantly change your manpower number, as opposed to being a build-up. That's another pretty good in-pocketing over here. Screenshot that. And make sure to be explicit. Go there. That is, who's the yellow flag? We got Cuba, Morocco, Bulgaria, Middle Africa, Netherlands, White Ruthenia, German Empire, French Kingdom, Flanders, stupid sexy Flanders. And Overrun. There we go. This will be a fairly small front line for my second army group. And mostly I just want them to push up on the northern coast pretty aggressively here. Ace pilot promoted. How are we doing over here? Are we ready to go? Nope, not yet. We had a bunch of planes here operating that sea, but Borneo's got an air. Do you not have an air base at all? I don't think so, huh? Yeah, no. So I'm going to put it at the front of the queue. There we go, up to level 5 or something. Air bases build really fast, air bases and naval bases. So we'll do that. Hopefully we can get at least a level 1 or 2 in a couple of days here. It does build really fast, right? Do we get a prediction of when it'll come? January 19th. Yeah, 10 days we'll get at least a level 1 air base, and that's going to be really handy. I'm not convinced that Great Britain's going to be able to push through there. We shall see. Okay, you're still arriving at the front, but I can probably tell you to start going. And in fact, what I'm going to do... no, not yet. Just Control B here to get some more strategic redeployment. They weren't very far. Maybe it wasn't worth the time. I don't know. Advanced landing crafts. Okay. So that is handy. For the invasion defense, I guess. I guess it's not going to make too much of a difference with the one we've already got planned. But that's done there. I guess we're already researching that. Okay. We could get the 1940s light ships. Actually, I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, manpower. Skyrocketing. Okay, so it's sort of flat, because we're still losing some, but in theory, they should start to go up. I'm going to get you to stop the automatic plan here. Way to beat. Same thing. Yes. Halt. Just wait. It's still January. There's still supply issues. Bring those up just a little bit over here. So meanwhile, waiting for the 19th. Ooh, bonus quill time. You're right. We're over time, but I think I'd like to finish this first, because otherwise I'm going to forget what was going on. 19th. There's our airport. Excellent. So it's a level 1, so it only fits 200 planes. And we've got more than that over here, but split you in half. There you go. You got. And actually, I'm going to take one of you and just trash you. So this will refill itself to 100 naval bombers, because we actually do have that. So you're going to position yourself here, operate in the Straits of Malacca with naval strikes in that. Excellent. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of these guys. $100 of you to go here and do that. Just have an aerial presence over the Straits of Malacca. Okay, you can see the planes starting to fly out. So we're going to hit play now. We do have our destroyers to try to provide a little bit of cover, although I don't think they can help with the coastal bombardment. Let's see if we can land in Singapore. They do have some troops in Singapore itself. But we may be able to bypass it and go to Malacca, because I do have it instructed to land in 2 provinces. They're not all going to attack here. Rommel is defending that. Well, well, well. And he does have a lot of units. These guys, rather than help attacking Singapore, which might not work out, you're going to make the run to Malacca. I know it's going to be over a limit, but... So, do you need air superiority over a zone to be able to deliver goods? If I do that... yeah, the ships do provide coastal bombardments, although the light ships don't really do much. Yeah, no, it's just too many troops, man. I can't believe how well they defend this area. We're going to push forward a little bit. It might be okay. And yeah, the ones that GG'd out of the attack, do I want... Well, I can't add them here right now. Although I could potentially plan a new naval invasion with them. Maybe I'll plan on hitting Kuala Lumpur with these guys. I kind of like that idea, actually. It's only those 6 divisions, right? Yeah, 6 divisions there. Excellent. Okay. Air wing with no mission. These are all set to standing by. From here? No. I mean, you are. Oh, right. I just told these guys to halt. Now I remember. Yeah, yeah. Transports can barely... Yeah, so our transport planes are really just that short range. And I've never really used them before. Yeah, okay, so that is, Oh, you do have to go through Singapore to reach there? Okay. Cancel. Just wait for now. Short anything? We're short modern tanks still. Okay, just if we get more factories. We'll throw more in there, it's going to be fine. I suppose it's not helping our attacks if we don't have full things. But yeah, we may just want to wait until winter is over before we continue to push through. You're hitting the Baltics, which we don't need anymore. Instead, go there. Oh, you guys are both attached armies. No, you can stay there for now then. That's fine. Why is this a different color? Just not covered in snow? Interesting. Taking Germany is a good way to get more factories. Yeah, because we don't have enough factories. That's our problem in this game, guys. Not enough factories. We're not even using half our naval dockyards right now. There you go. Split you in half. One in Poland. Some in North Germany over there. Although, really, hold on. There you go. No full naval support for the invasion. Well, we'll check up on that again. Non-aggression pact, Union Britain. Pfft. We don't need to sign those. Just waiting for them to actually get deployed, so I can, there we go, split you into somewhat smaller rings. Alright, go, go. Still winter. Still undersupplied, but not too shabby. We definitely are punching through in a few places, so that's good to see. And yeah, all you guys, if you can get through here. Some people keep moving around. That's kind of nice. I was going to say it'd be nice to point through here. There we go. Are we starting to attack with people who have like no org? Why are they breaking off the attack immediately? You guys attack here. Kick these guys. Half of you do this. Stop these guys from reinforcing. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll just have to... Yeah, we'll have to stop. I mean, A, we have to stop the stream, probably. But between winter and the shortage of supplies over here, yeah, that's a little rough. We're at 500. Oh, 500 air experience. Really? We'll just wait until we get, like, jet fighters or something. Or if we start unlocking strategic bombers and things. I think we're just going to have to sit on the 500 air experience. Okay, cancel this. No. Actually, what I can do in one day to spend the experience, because we're doing here... oh, it is mutually exclusive. Never mind. That's too bad. Losing ground in Finland, are we? Okay, we'll take a look at that soon. Next time. We need all of these divisions built up a lot. We haven't been using field hospitals. It's like, do we need to? Well, we might. Hell, we may need to get all the logistic companies up as well. Oh yeah. Counterattack there. I'm not too worried as long as we don't take like ludicrous amounts of fallback over here. Because we stopped attacking there. Oh, yeah, a bunch of you are sitting around here. Do you not have enough supply to move in? Yeah, because all 72 is in there. But yeah, it's a lack of supply. So we didn't even have all our troops in the front line. Although I don't see any reason why we couldn't punch through here with tremendous ease. Actually, just me, or does that look kind of one over here? Isolate these guys. Yeah, see, our attack keeps breaking off. Why? Because we're starting to attack with, like, no org. These guys are fine. Then of these, drop out those. Is it just whoever happens to get there first is not... Are we just that low on supply? I mean, I guess so. Well, the Finns were finished. It's the Swedes that are really responsible. Yeah. All right. I was just trying to rush here to try to get more done in this episode. It's just sort of been the story of everything. But that's obviously no good. Oh, they're starting to move here. I don't know how that's going to work for them. Because that's a long way to go. Now, our ships, will they actually support them all the way around? That's interesting. What I should do before we wrap things up... first of all, the strike force. Why are the destroyers going there? I thought... all the destroyers, should they not be going to... Had I not set this to escorts? I thought I had. Maybe because I gave commands and then broke things and changed things. Okay. Well, it's fine. I'm still going to go and do this for the strike force, even though it's not a very strikey strike force. Not convoy rating, but actual strike force behavior around over here. That's going to have to be okay. These raiders, let me split this down a bunch and then just reinforce you. Oh my god, it's hard to click on these. I don't know, put one of you over here, that's going to be fine. Grab you, split you in half, put one of you over here, and one of you over here. Are you? Over there. And then repairing. Okay. And we have the zones sort of put there, but yeah, there's a bunch of repairs that are happening. You two, actually, I'm going to get you and you to merge together, and you to merge together, because you were trying to run 12 task forces, which is too much. But the fact that this is 0, I think every one of them, yeah, every single one of these is currently repairing. Wow, that's brutal. Airwise, we're good there, we're good there. How to go around? Oh, because, yeah, we don't have control. There's a little straightish kind of thing going around here. So landing there, we got to go the long way around. Ooh. Well, that's far from ideal. More airports have been built. We do have to put a cut in here, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, did I make fighters? Well, I guess that's fine. Do that, and you'll operate over there. Which should be fine. Should have gone for Sumatra. Yeah, probably. But if you put more ships over here and threw some planes over, we probably had vision first and would have been able to plan things. Which is going to be something that's going to be a little bit more explicit come La Resistance, you know? Using intelligence efforts to be able to see where things are. I'm kind of curious as to these troops, if they're actually going to be able to land here or not. So, I didn't used to do the multi-province naval invasions, mostly because of this. It's great when it works, but when it fails, you get some dudes stuck here, whereas anyone who just tries to attack the main place and then gets rebuffed just gets sent away. So it's a little safer not to do the multi-province one. think we're going to go until we see what's going on in Kuala Lumpur. But even then, like, we have air superiority. Naval-wise, we're all green over here, but we have no information as to whether or not there's dudes on the coast. One thing that actually I should probably queue up, and I think I will do that now. There's some radar there. And then I'm going to put, I don't know, let's say level 1 in these places. And do that. So only this one's queued at the front of the queue. Try to get radar in this strait as early as possible. Alright, we're on speed 5. We still don't know. No, there is someone there. So the question becomes, how much? Well, successful. Okay, only the one. Garrison commandos. I mean, we have some pretty significant penalties to the attack, but awesome. Okay. That is pretty good. Oh, these guys finally got booped in the back. It was inevitable. What do I do with these guys? I could potentially just land them here to help out, but no, maybe I should have kept you there. All right, we'll just keep you there, keep you here training. Oh, I do need to make an army out of you. There you go. I'll just train you up to get the XP after all. And we're up to 4 million people. Let's say there's going to be attacks from both sides here. There's an airport here, which is nice. Done, done, done. All right. Okay, we'll put a cut in here. We've got a little toehold. We've got Kuala Lumpur. We can send more dudes in. We might send all those tanks in there and just clear this up. Can you increase stability? That would be really nice if I could. But unfortunately, we can improve our support. And dockyards. I don't know. Well, we don't need the dockyard decision. We weren't using all our dockyards. Let me turn that off. When we get to 100, we'll see about hitting this. It's not very clear. Commission and place our government can get more support thanks to the factories that we are constructing. Sounds like what we might want to do. But we are going to have to put a cut down. Yeah, I know. World tension keeps going down. Obviously, things are super relaxed. There's nothing to worry about right now. The world is totally chill. Everyone's content with the situation. Yeah. Meanwhile... Oh, no, you're fine. Crap. Yeah, all these projects have to finish. So we'll do that. We'll be able to supply these troops properly. Plus, it'll move more guys to the front. The problem, like, we're not really using our whole army right now. We do have some org. We actually might be able to do this one now here. I really need to put a cut in this video. And there's only 2 dudes there. Or I could do 4 back here, but see, look. It just, the one breaks before the reinforcements come in. They just get shut down instantly. The reinforcements never get a chance to play. There's no fort here. It's just too many other modifiers, I guess. Wow. I mean, we are pretty out of fuel, so... I guess that's it. Just gotta let the supply kick in. Alright, well, that'll be for next time. Folks, thanks for watching. Next live stream's on Wednesday, in theory. In theory, that should be a... What's the same new Civ game? What if we just play another Surviving Mars on Wednesday? Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Stay tuned. We'll figure out what we're doing on Wednesday. Otherwise, I'll see you then. Bye!